So you love Michael Jackson, and then your first gig, you were a backup singer on the
Yes.
Bad tour.
Yeah, 26 years later.
Yeah.
No, 20 years later, because I was 6 when I
There's
got
a
the
picture.
album.
There's a picture. Look at that. What?
That is some hair.
That is. But your hair wasn't always like
People.
that.
No, actually, that was really my hair. But every day, every concert, he played about 3 days a week, and we would sit in wardrobe, and my hair would get back combed and then curled and back combed and sprayed with stiff stuff. And by the end of that tour, I had about 3 hairs left on my head. So I was like the first person that created like the hair piece, because I went and said, look, you got to give me some hair pieces.
Did it fry your hair?
Oh, totally fried my hair. Yeah, yeah.
What was that first gig like? Because those Bad. I mean, he always did arenas, but there's like 100,000 people, right?
No, it was. I was a school teacher in Missouri, and I moved out to LA, and I got the Jackson gig 6 months after I moved there. And I mean, I was country, and I didn't have a passport. And the next thing I know, we're playing in front of 75,000 people in Tokyo, and I walk out on stage and wanna be starting something, got to be starting something. And my dress split right off the bat. Just split right all the
So
way
you
off the
did
bat.
want to start something.
I was like, trying like all the way out the stage.
You couldn't spin around? How did it split? Did it get caught on something? Or
No, my rear end.
Oh.
I think you can say my ass
Go
on
ahead,
TBS,
your ass.
right?
It was popping.
It was a tight dress.
So this album also has Keith Richards is on this album. He's a guitar hero of yours, right?
Yeah, he is. He's just a hero in general.
How does that come about to get Keith Richards on your album?
First,
you gotta find him, though.
You have to find him. He was in the islands. He was in Jamaica, and we wanted him to play on this reggae song. But yeah, we called up his manager, and I've known him and the Rolling Stones for years. I mean, I am the poster child for infinite possibility, because I'm from the middle of nowhere,
I love it.
and I got to sing with Keith Richards and Michael Jackson. And so we called him and said, you know, would you come play? And he did. He came.
Yeah.
So.
He seems like one of those dudes that you would smell before he even got in the room.
He smells good.
Like clover, and hear bones in his hair,
Patchouli.
and beads, patchouli.
Yeah,
right?
No, that's him. That's him.
And he played, and also, here's the thing, you recorded it in Los Angeles, and then you ran into Justin Timberlake in the studio. He was there with somebody else.
Yeah, he was actually producing Jamie Foxx, and this guy is so talented. And I played him the song that we're going to replay, which is Sign Your Name by
Great
Terrence
song.
Trent D'Arby.
Yep.
And we did sort of a very Memphis kind of Al Green take on it. And so I grabbed him and said, please come hear what we're doing. And he stood there and he kind of listened. He goes, you know, I'm from Memphis. And I said, yeah, I know you're from Memphis. And then he said, who's doing the backgrounds? And I said, I don't know yet. I haven't gotten that far. And he said, well, I got it. And 2 days later, he came in and did all the backgrounds on it.
That's
so
amazing.
It was cool.
Yeah, that's great. Yeah.
Yeah.
And now you have two children, right?
I do.
And now when you tour, it's not about like, let's get some beer, let's stay up all
No,
night.
it's still about, let me tell you what, I know a lot of mommies, but by the end of the day are like, let's get some beer.
Yeah, me too. I like that. Right? So they're on tour with you. They go on.
They are on the road with me, yes, they are. And you know, it used to be a lot more glamorous. Now it's like, you know, bottles and, just beer, but like, you know, baby bottles and diapers. We have a washer and dryer on the bus. But it's cool, you know, because I'm lucky I get to put my kid to sleep and then go to work.
Right.
So.
And do they like your music?
Not so much, but.
Who are they into?
My 3-year-old likes Lady Gaga, so. I know, I'm like, really? Okay, well, you're not going to college, and...
Well, you know what? Because of your love of the Jacksons, I found a vintage Victory Jackson 5 t-shirt that I want to give to you, Sheryl.
Oh my God, that's amazing.
That is vintage. And Sheryl Crow is going to perform for us when we come back. Sheryl Crow.